What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to List Week, Day 3. Day 3, ladies and gentlemen. Today we got the best EPs of 2022. Thank you guys for clicking on this video. I'm actually shooting this video on Christmas, so Merry Christmas to y'all. By the time you guys have seen it, it won't be Christmas anymore. But since I'm shooting this video on Christmas, Merry Christmas. Hope you are smoking along with me, staying high with me, staying hydrated with me. Thank you again for clicking on this video. Hope you're drinking along with me too, boys. We got that NBA and Hennessy collab that I got for Christmas from my partner. One of the best gifts I've ever gotten. Rocking the matching hat. Shout out to the Bucks 414. You already know what it is. We're going to be taking a shot of this today before we get into the best EPs of 2022. So thank you guys so much again for spending your Christmas with me. I hope you're having a good holiday. Hope you're with your family, your friends, or even if you're alone, that's cool. Because you're here now, and we're about to take a shot of this Hennessy. So, ooh, I stripped off the top. I already tried this shit a little bit earlier. It's the VS, and I swear it tastes different. I swear it does. Pause. Liquid gold, ladies and gentlemen. All right, boys. Merry Christmas. Happy List Week. Best EPs. Oh my god. Oh, that's way better cold. I had it warm when I first got it because I couldn't wait, but that's way better cold. All right. Best EPs 2022. Let's get into it. Before we do, I want to give a quick shout out to this EP by Lil Peep, Feels. Obviously, it's not new music, but it is newly produced, you know, some tweaking and some better production and, you know, an updated version of the songs, basically, that Lil Peep's mom put out a little bit ago. Shout out to Lil Peep's mom, you know what I'm saying? I feel like she's actually doing right with Lil Peep's estate and with his music and all that shit. I'm loving what they've been putting out, just like updated versions of like music that we haven't had in a while, putting them on streaming services and shit like that. I really appreciate it. So I just wanted to give the first shout out to them, to her, to Peep, to the whole team. Shout out to them and RIP Peep. All right. Now, we got the top 5 best EPs of 2022. Not a lot of EPs dropped this year. I feel like it was 2019 or 2018 that I had a long list. You see what I did there? I was going to say a lot, and then I said a long, and it sounded like a long. I had a long list of EPs for 2019 or something like that. But this year is really short. This is going to be kind of a quick video. But at number 5, we have G Jones with Say What. I really like this EP. I was going to say album. I really like this EP. A couple of the singles that came out were great. And so I checked out the EP when it came out, and it holds up. It holds up. There are a lot of great songs on this EP. I highly recommend you check it out if you like electronic or glitchy music. It's not super glitchy, but it's got like those multi-phased techno songs. It's great. It's great. Highly recommend. At number 4, we have Dirtier, Nastier Suicide by Suicide Boys. The second EP, the sequel EP to Dirty Nasty Suicide, which is a split EP between Suicide Boys and Germ. They killed it on this one. I love it. I didn't really know if it would be able to hold up to the first one, but it does. It's only 20 minutes, so kind of a short run time, but they definitely is just all gas, no breaks, banger after banger. Love this EP. If you haven't listened to it yet, if you're a fan of Suicide Boys, make sure you check it out. At number 3, we have the Stagger EP by Poppy. Great EP. One of my favorite EPs of the year, honestly, obviously, because it's on this list. But I love the lyrics on this record. I love the sound on this record. Kind of her going in more of just like a regular like pop punk direction. Not as heavy and as experimental as her other stuff. But I thought it was really easy listening. Really a great direction for Poppy to go in. And like I said, I love the lyrics on this record. So I highly recommend that you check that out. Especially if you are a fan of Poppy. And number 2, we have 100 Gex with Snake Eyes. An EP that they put out, kind of tie over fans until they come out with the new album that's going to be coming out next year in 2023, which I'm very fucking excited for, especially if it's sounding like this, because this is peak 100 Gex to me. I love this so much. I haven't really liked a lot of the singles that they've come out, like Me, Me, Me and shit like that. I haven't been a huge fan of those, but this is kind of like a return to form, that good old-fashioned 100 Gex, multi-phase, just crazy, got the techno, We got the dubstep. That song with Skrillex is amazing. I think Runaway is a standout track to me. I really like that song a lot. One of my favorite 100 songs, especially in recent memory. But I have that at number 2. I know this video is quick. I'm sorry I'm kind of shooting through these. It is Christmas, so I do have kind of a lot going on. But it all comes down to this, boys. Number 1. My number 1 best EP of 2022. It was a close one. 100 almost took the spot. But we have Primitive Man with Insurmountable. Best EP of the year. Primitive Man, probably the best band out there in heavy music right now. It's the exact opposite of what I was talking about in the worst songs. It's not boring. It's not bullshit. It's just depressive and oppressive and just heavy and just grinding. It's just awesome. And they just keep getting better and better with every project they put out. I'm really excited for their new album. Their debut album was one of my favorite albums of all time. That Henny is sitting in there. It wants to get out. But anyway, their first album is one of my favorite albums of all time. One of my favorite heavy albums of all time. And this, it just feels like they're just upgrading their sound as time goes on, and I love it. I love what they're doing on this EP. I loved every song on this EP. It's a 10 out of 10. It doesn't stop. All gas, no brakes. 10 out of 10. I loved it. And that is why Primitive Man with Insurmountable is my number 1 best EP of the year. Like I said, there wasn't a lot of EPs this year. Kind of sucks. But these EPs are great. So I gotta have a stroke every video. It's probably the Henny. But anyway, I highly recommend that you check out these EPs if you haven't yet. They're awesome. Every single one of them. Fucking amazing. And it's definitely like an 8 to a 10 in my opinion. So yeah. Go check them out. Those are my best EPs of 2022. List week continues tomorrow. I don't know what video I'm releasing tomorrow. But make sure you subscribe and hit the like button and hit the bell so you don't miss it. Got Mariah Carey playing in the background. It's Christmas right now. Took a Christmas shot. Probably not gonna rip that Christmas bowl if I'm being completely honest with you. Because that one shot of Henny got me feeling a little warm. But alright. I'll see you guys in the next one. This week. Peace.